Hi, my name is Larissa. My last nickname is Siberia. I live in Mobile, Alabama, USA right now. And I want to keep talking about my spiritual journey here in America and say a little bit about myself and my story, because it's kind of interesting how come from Siberia, Russia, I came to USA, Mobile, Alabama. Why? What's my story? Stay with me. I will reveal the secret. So I was born in 1973. I'm a second generation after World War II. My country was still recovering when I was young. We still have a lack of men in the country because of that. My childhood was pretty happy. We had equity between the people. Everybody was the same. It was no competition. It was pretty peaceful. I got a free education. We had a free housing. We got a free medicine. I didn't feel any lack. And my parents, very well educated, smart, hardworking people that was pretty respected in the city. My mother was top manager of the banking system. My father did construction. And I was pretty lucky to study music. I studied music for 10 years, 6 years of school, 4 years of college, and 3 years of the university. I'm supposed to be a teacher of music. Russian folk, classical music. I got a very good school. It's very strict and very, very intense. I appreciate that. I'm not working as a teacher. I decide to become a businesswoman. And when I can, I open up my own business. I did a lot of retail, a lot of sales. So first time I met American people, international people, and start studying English when I was in Denmark. I live in Moscow for 5 years. I live in Kazakhstan. And in 2007, after divorce my Russian husband, as a fiancé, I came to United States with my daughter. That's the first part of my story, how I came here. The second part is coming. Well, I said spiritual story. What's so spiritual about it? The spiritual is behind it. My grandma was all Orthodox believer. She was the one who introduced us to Jesus. She prayed about us. She prayed about the rain, and rain come. We didn't understand what's going on. Religion was forbidden during the communism time or Soviet Union time. We have to follow the communism leaders. We have to wear the uniform. And we have to reject religion at all, or faith, in school. So my grandma was the one who believed no matter what. And she baptized us old Orthodox way. So that's my first encounter that I got through her. And then when I was playing in college, once Lord took me to the portal right on a stage. During my exam, I was on front of the teachers on the stage, and Lord took me to the portal, lifted me up and put me down. I never will forget that. When I come back from the portal, I look at my body and I was shocked. Did I make a mistake? What's going on? That was my interesting touch that I got when I was like 15 years old. After that, somehow My sister husband become Christian through the first way of the baptizing Russia in the Holy Spirit. And all my family start believing and attending the church in the first way of baptizing our cities. So I become the Christian through them when I was kind of like 21. We are baptized in the Holy Spirit. We start talking in the tongue, worship, attend the church, not Orthodox church, Baptist church. And it's mostly came from American missionaries who was allowed to come when the boards was down during the Gorbachev time. Gorbachev is the president. And they brought us Bibles, teaching, preaching, all that kind of stuff. But my first American husband, first Russian husband, he decided to become a Scientologist. And I follow him because I didn't understand what's going on. And we was doing Scientology for 5 years with him. That's how we moved from Altai to Kazakhstan to be a missionaries for Scientologists. And then we moved to Moscow to become Scientologists in advance. And then we moved to Denmark and studied Scientologists there. I'm a positive person, and I was trying to get anything positive from my experience. The positive thing that I started studying English, and I had an opportunity to expose to different type of people, international world. But the damage was pretty bad because it's kind of witchcraft. Because they not believe Jesus, they are keeping the people away from a real God and not make it accessible. If you have more questions about it and you want me to talk about it more in details, I will ask me about it, and I can create the special video with their tricks that they use on the people to prevent other people to be caught in this false religion. Well, how I got to Alabama? Okay, I got to Alabama 1 year ago. It's my second year here in Alabama, Mobile, Alabama. Well, I started attending church in America when I came to America. It's called Transformation Center. Andrei Shapovalov and Svetlana Shapovalova, my pastors. They was pastor for 8 years and some. We're still friends and they know me very well. And I was recovering there from basically damage from being a Scientologist, and study a lot, praying a lot. And once we have a very, very interesting prayer meeting. It's called Jesus Touch. And I got a vision of a scientific advice that is healing people's eyes, and it's kind of based on the rainbow frequencies, waves, and colors and other stuff. And I just grabbed to this vision, and I thought to myself, if you'll bring it to the world, it's gonna change whole the world. The people not gonna wear glasses anymore. And I start looking for some evidence of this vision. And once when I was attending the meeting in Seattle Revival Center, I met the Justin Abraham, and I shared with him my vision. And he told me about church in Mobile, Alabama. They're working on technology that somehow relate to my vision. And he just casually said, like, you better check it out. I thought, yeah, I better check it out. And at that time, I was looking to buy a property that I can buy it off and not own any money, not mortgage. So I was looking for a financial freedom, a place that I can afford. And I checked the properties around the Mobile area, and they was on a price range. When I drive from Washington to Mobile, Alabama, absolutely alone, I didn't know anyone. I just have this Justin Abraham words, you better check it out. I came here, I found the house, I bought it, I plug into the church, I start studying like crazy, and they are working on something that already Lord placed in my heart. So we studying technology here. I'm here to develop technology, to study technology. It's in me supernaturally. It's amazed myself. I'm amazed myself. It's kind of not me, it's all him. Now you know my story, my secret. But I have so much more to tell you. See you next time. Love you.